Today, we're going to compare the worst engineering failures that people caught on camera. And the first one, we got to speak about this. It's the Tesla Cybertruck taillights, okay? This is what it looks like when it's braking, and this is what it looks like when it's not braking. There's literally more red light on the car when it's not braking. So how in the world are you supposed to know when the car's stopping? You just got to watch for it to slow down. I'm not going to lie, I haven't really dealt with this too much in real life just yet, because I haven't seen too many Cybertrucks around. But the more and more we start seeing these things, I feel like, you know, some people might get into more crashes because of this. Because, like, how is that braking and that's not? I feel like it should be the opposite, shouldn't it? Everything I learned about this vehicle is a new and shocking revelation of terrible design. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was one person that didn't really like the design of the Cybertruck when it first got released, but I kind of like it. Like, I kind of like it now, okay? It looks cool. It's new. It's new. That's why I like it. It just doesn't look the same as every other car. I kind of like what they did with it. I'm surprised this car is even road legal. No crumble zone in these taillights. Any public crash tests published. That is true. This car is like fully made of metal. So if you were to get into a crash with it, the car would literally not dent or crush at all, which you think would be a good thing. But imagine being the other car. Imagine you get onto a head-on collision with a Tesla Cybertruck and you just have like a small Nissan Altima like what I used to have. Your car is just gonna completely smush while a big metal brick is going through it. That other person is dead like 90% of the time. I gotta see a crash test of this thing. Hold on. All right, this video right here compares all of the different crash tests of different trucks, and look at how much the Cybertruck crumples compared to the rest of them. Like, all of them get a ton of damage done in the front, and then the Cybertruck just kind of, you know, kapoofs a little bit. I don't know. I would not want to get into a crash with a Cybertruck whatsoever. I don't want to get in any crash, actually, anymore, unless I get another video out of it. All right, who in the world designed these stairs? Where do these stairs lead to? They literally lead to nowhere. Imagine you're touring this place and you're trying to show the people around, and you're like, all right, if you'll follow me up here, it takes you down here. Like, that makes no sense. You go up 4 steps just to go back down 4 steps. Is there something that's just immovable in the middle of this? Is there a sleeping golden retriever that you could not move while you were building this building, so you had to build some stairs over it so nobody would step on him? I would understand that. It's to keep people with wheelchairs out. Why would you want to keep them out? What kind of discriminatory building is this? Might be pipes or ventilation that they didn't want to move, or a checkpoint that a guard or a bouncer can keep shut. That would make sense. Okay, if you're entering a party, it's much easier to stop someone running when there's a set of stairs. It's kind of like a speed bump, but for your feet. The armrest of my airline seat has flight attendant call buttons. We're only 30 minutes into the flight and they have already made 2 announcements not to accidentally push the buttons. Why would you put it on the armrest? People are putting their elbows there trying to like relax their head, maybe fall asleep. There's no point in putting it right there because everybody's gonna accidentally press on it. You gotta put it like on the side of the armrest at least, not straight on top where my elbow goes. This deviled egg dish has an odd number of egg slots. Oh, that's so annoying. Guys, when you cut an egg in half, you're gonna get 2 halves no matter what. That's what a half means. So if you have an odd number of slots, where does the last egg go? You either have an empty slot or you have an extra half egg. I guess you could just eat it, but no one wants to do that. I just want to cut the eggs and put them nicely in the tray. No extras, no open spots. Chef gets to taste test one. Okay, I guess so. Maybe it's built like that so that you can sneak one after you're done cooking and no one would notice. Looks good to me. You got to taste test one before serving them. Okay, I guess everyone kind of agrees that you just got to taste test it. Okay, so apparently somebody designed the reset button on this computer to be shaped exactly like a USB slot so that when you go to put a USB inside on accident, thinking that it's a USB slot, you reset your PC, because that is not where a USB goes. That is literally a button that you press. So if you're literally just trying to plug in your mouse to your computer, you accidentally press that button, your entire computer just resets. That would be so annoying. Let's put the brake lights where nobody expects them to be. Yeah, let's just not light up the top ones. Let's only make the bottom reflectors light, because that makes a lot of sense. You could totally see that. Very bright and clear. All right, we got glass bathroom stalls. I can see the toilet through the glass. Those aren't even hiding anything. If I walk into my school bathroom and I see just a full bare naked person sitting on that toilet having a hard day, I'm walking straight out. I'm not even gonna use the toilet next to him. I don't want people to see me. Why would you make it? Like, look at the wall. The wall is normal. You couldn't make the rest of the door out of that same material. There's gotta be some sort of lock on this door, because if I'm ever using this bathroom, I'm locking that door and putting a chair in front of it. Nothing a spray paint can't solve. True. Just get yourself a can of spray paint and vandalize the entire building. Yep. Don't do that. Art is now. Wait. Art is natural. Is that what it's? Art is a now. What is it supposed to say? Artisanal? Am I dumb? I can't figure out what it's. Wait, what does it actually say? Art is a now? What does that mean? Artisanal. Wait, what? It says artisanal. I have no idea what that means, and no one else does. So apparently, this New York City apartment is $3,500 a month, and this is what you get for it. This is New York. All right. This is the worst design layout. I want to see. I'm so curious. If I'm spending $3,500 a month, okay, that's a really small studio, but what is that? I think there's probably a bathroom. Dude, what? There's a shower right in the open? Okay, if I am waking up at like 3 a.m. and I have to go use the bathroom and I got no light, I'm tweaking. I'm crashing out right there. I'm moving straight out of New York City. Who in the world would ever buy? It's also like, look at how gross the apartment looks. It's all run down and stuff. You're paying that much money and you don't even get a nice looking apartment, and you probably get rats, the New York City rats. No, I'm good, man. Thank you. Okay, so this disc looking thing is a hotel key card. So every time you want to go check into your hotel, you got to carry around this disc. But the only thing is, it doesn't fit in a wallet. You see, normal key cards, actually shaped like credit cards, will just slide right in, but they wanted to be special, and they wanted to make it a circle. It even says on the disc, we are not square. Well, sometimes it helps to be square, or at least make the circle a little smaller. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Exactly. You're trying to be too different. Just stick to the regular design. There was nothing wrong with it, okay? You don't have to make it a square. You know, credit cards are rectangular. Doesn't have to be actually, wait. Are rectangles squares? No, they're not. The squares are rectangles. This police car has Comic Sans on their patrol vehicle. Making a difference. So they put Sheriff Orange County right here in some cool font. I think that's like Times New Roman. Then they just got making a difference in the most kindergarten looking font they could have chosen, with a backwards American flag. Is that supposed to be backwards as well? Maybe I'm just dumb and it's supposed to be like that on a cop car, but that's definitely not the side the stars go on. All right, what in the world are these restroom signs? This is like so confusing. I think I could tell the left side is men's, the right side's women's. Wait, right? Yeah. I think I could tell. Usually they make the shoulders broad on the men's and it looks like the shoulders are up here, and like, but then they just make the woman like a tear. Okay. Why would you make it look like that? That's the most confusing sign ever. And I would not even be mad if some random woman just accidentally walked into the men's bathroom. I'd be like, hey, I get it. I got confused too. All right, whoever built this obviously didn't engineer it correctly, because the stairs just drop off. What if I'm not looking and I just accidentally take another step and fall to my death? And these are hard stairs. It's not like these are carpet. Like, that's some sort of stone. If I fell on that, you know how bad that would hurt? I definitely have to go to the hospital. How is an old person supposed to get down these stairs? You ever think about that? Whoever the architect or engineer of this building is. Oh dear, I'm 100% gonna break one or both of my legs. That's what I'm saying. You take one wrong step and you're done for. This is how I built stairs in Minecraft when I was 10. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Building stairs inside of my house was like a puzzle, bro. I could not figure that out for the life of me. Where you can take a rest, you can take a life. I don't want to take anybody's life. Wait, what? Where you can take a rest, where you can take a life. What is it supposed to say? Where you can take a rest life, you can take a life rest. Wait, what? Serial killer vacation. What did they think this meant? I don't understand what they're going for. So it's probably supposed to say where you can take a rest, you can live your life. But I don't think that's what it says. It says you can take a life. Yeah, that's just that doesn't work. All right, who built this kitchen? And why did you make the sink protrude out into the walking area? I guess you kind of get a better angles now that I think about it, of like the dishes and stuff. But no, this is like weird. That looks horrible. Maybe functionally it probably actually works, you know? Maybe you get some more room to work on the dishes, but no, I'm not trying to have some crooked looking big nose kitchen with a sink that's just wanting you to use it. Like, I'm not using you, sink. I am not going near that thing. It's like inching towards me, trying to get me to wash some dishes. No, I'm good. Greg County Courts Records Building. Okay, this sign is impossible to read in the sun. The shadows are like tripping me out. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Maybe it's just the photo. What if this is like an optical illusion and I'm just like, nope, I still can't read it. That's not the right sign to use. These new trash cans in New York definitely won't confuse older people trying to sell mail. So they built a trash can that looks like a mailbox. Imagine like some grandfather's just on his deathbed and he's like, please go deliver this to my grandson for me. It's my will, okay? I have $1 million. And then you just go and you put it in this thing and you can't get it back. Imagine how messed up your life would be after that. You just make a simple mistake and your mail is gone. Why would you make that trash can look like a mailbox? And this isn't a US city as well. This is in New York. It's not like some random place where they don't have mailboxes that look like this. No, this is in the US. Asus put the webcam at the bottom of the screen in perfect view of the keyboard. Speakers are underneath the laptop too. I actually prefer my sound to be muffled. Yeah, let's just I'm gonna do this, but yeah, let's just put the webcam right down at the bottom of the screen so it points down here instead of up at your face where you're trying to show. Why would they build a laptop like this? Asus. I thought I knew you guys. I have so many Asus products. Well, do I? No, this is Logitech. Hey, don't make fun of my pink mouse. Go fight, win black. Wait, go win, fight. What? Is that supposed to say fight back? Because I think you added an extra letter in there. I don't think it's supposed to say that. Go win makes sense. Okay, I'm done reading that. That makes 0 sense. Holy, I just fell asleep for like 5 seconds, but my eyes were still open. What is this? You got stairs going 90 degrees right here. Stairs coming down from this way. Stairs going down that way. Like, what am I looking at? Could you not just make the entire thing even playing field and then just make the stairs go down normally? Was that not not an option? Did you have to make it like abstract and weird? You could have just made this entire part of this smooth. Sometimes these engineers scare me because I feel like I could do way better. So this bathroom had to put a sign up that explains where the toilets are because too many people were using the sinks as a toilet. Look at how cool these sinks look. I'm not gonna lie. It's some pretty bad design, but like that looks kind of cool. Okay. That wave they got going, you know, the little faucets, but I could see how if you're maybe not all there, you accidentally pee in this thing. They had to put a sign that says urinals are further along, hand wash only. So you already know somebody had to have done something in here, probably worse than peeing, for them to put that sign up. Did pee just collect at the bottom of these things, or were like, did somebody walk in and just see someone hovered over peeing over that thing? That's got to be traumatizing. That's disgusting. Water doesn't work like that. Yeah, I don't think water can just stay at a 45-degree angle like that. You see, I see what you're trying to get at. You want to make the food easier for the cat to eat, but the food doesn't stay like that either. All that stuff's gonna spill out. Now, you know, this would be a cool idea if like maybe they were curved like this so that like it catches everything at the bottom. But at that point, just like make a normal one. You don't got to do all this fancy stuff. The handicap entrance to the playground is 6 inches off the ground. So they made this entire ramp for people with, you know, wheelchairs, crutches, or anything to get through. But how is a wheelchair gonna get over that gap? Look at this. The entire point is to make it easily accessible and not have to carry a whole wheelchair over like some big object. This completely defeats the purpose. I see where you were going with it, but luckily there's an easy fix for this. You just gotta add like a small little ramp that just goes right here and just make it come all the way down. There you go. See? Putting this on arthritis cream is such a cruel joke. Nah, these are the worst. Even I can't open these sometimes. You gotta like lift it up and then tear it this way. When you got arthritis, you can't really move your knuckles like that. So, that's cruel. Why would you put that on arthritis cream? That's so messed up. Ew, bro. They put the gear shifter as buttons? So you're telling me if I'm driving and I just want to, you know, turn up the AC a little bit, I'm gonna put my car in park on accident or put it in neutral and then crash. Why would you make the gear shifter that? I hate that. I'm not gonna lie, even I have like really weird gear shifters in my car. You have to press the back pedal to go and drive, and then if you want to go in neutral, you got to press both at the same time. It's really annoying, but at least it's somewhat normal because, you know, it's the back pedals. This is not normal. If I accidentally get confused while trying to turn on my fan and I go in neutral, I'm crashing out. Diapers for a mutant baby. Yo, what happened to his arm? Bro's just got one big arm. Hey, I'm not judging, bro, but I feel like, you know, you got some random person holding your stomach on the left side, and then you're just kind of like doing this to yourself. Okay, so somebody designed this trash can, and there's 3 holes, right? There's one for papers, there's one for cans and bottles, and there's one for other trash. But which one does it go in? If I'm trying to throw a paper away, do I throw it in this right one or this left one? Or maybe it shoots straight across to that one. You gotta add some sort of indication. Even like a little arrow would be nice. That would be helpful. Or you could just, you know, put some labels here, you know, right above, like paper, bottle. I don't know. Whoever designed this trash can, just make it 3 in a row. You don't have to make it in a triangle formation. The button is actually below the button. What are you talking about? The button for this TV? Okay, so that's the button, right? You're pressing it and it's not working. Oh my goodness. Why would they do that? You built a whole little circle that's so easy to press and you just made that cosmetic. It's not even real. Randomly turning the last letter of every word red for no particular reason. Laptop, free, table. Yeah, what's the point of the red letters? Thank you for your support and understanding. Yeah, I don't think there was really any. Maybe they wanted to like show you where the end of the word was, because if this was just all black lettering, it would just look like laptop free. Thank you for your support and understanding. I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to separate the words, but I don't think that's a huge deal, okay? At least it's not a button that's not a real button. For the life of me, I have no idea how the pictures and captions correspond to the acronym. So we got life. L is for be on time. I is for be present. F is for be engaged. And E is for be curious, not judgmental. Okay, so none of those lined up with the letter you were highlighting. I'm not really sure what being on time has to do with being an L or being present as, yeah. Whoever designed this does not know how acronyms work. All right, we got more bathroom designs that just confuse you. So which one is the women's restroom? Is it the left one or is it the right one? All we got is a dot and chopsticks. You got to figure it out. Which one's which? I'll let you decide. All right, you decided. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm wrong or not. I'm pretty sure the left one's women's and the right one is men's. But that is confusing. Like, I could have easily just seen this one, the women's one, and I would have walked in thinking, oh yeah, that's totally a man, because it looks like one. Does it not? Like, I would definitely get slapped in the face if I ever went to this restaurant or whatever this building is. This mattress pattern makes it look soiled. Oh, why does it look so brown and yucky? This is a new mattress, but they just decided to like make the design of the bottom brown because it's supposed to be like a grassy swamp. It just looks like someone peed all over the bottom of this thing. That's disgusting. Oh yeah, nice bench design. I could totally sit on that thing and not be uncomfortable. All right, Mr. Beast got to do a challenge. 24 hours on this bench, and he can't can't get up for any pee breaks, can't get up to stretch his legs, or make 100 people sit on this thing, and whoever wins gets a Tesla. I don't know. That's a dumb idea. Rainbow rock candy bath salts. Okay, so this is not candy. Do not eat this. It's definitely not meant for your mouth. It's meant for the bath. Okay, so imagine the packaging wasn't there, and you just saw one of these things lying around. If I was a kid, I'm totally just like unwrapping that thing and eating it. Although the only thing is that since these are bath salts, I'm pretty sure once you unwrap it, it'll just fall apart. But why would you put it in this package? Why do you have to make it look like a popsicle? It looks like rock candy. Oh yeah, well that's what it says on the package. Rainbow rock candy. You didn't have to make it look like that though. If only there was a better way to make the water look like water. Okay, so you may think the blue over here is water, but no. The blue is actually land, and the white is water. And it's got little waves to tell you exactly what it is, just so you know it's water. Why don't we actually use the color of water? You know, when you look at the earth, you see green land and blue what? I'll let you fill in the blank. You could have just made this green and made this blue. Why would you Google plans to run a fiber optic cable from... I don't care. Make the water blue. You don't have to change it to white. All right, try and figure out what these signs have to say. I'm gonna try and read this. Hold on, wait. Honestly, I don't even know. It looks like it's supposed to say like igloo. Am I the only one thinking that? It looks like igloo. I actually have no idea. I'm gonna have to go to the comments. Atlas? Does that look like Atlas? I guess that would make sense. Yeah, Atlas. Maybe this isn't like a sign for a restaurant. Maybe it's just supposed to be like a train. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. That's the worst design I've ever seen. Okay, so this was a video talking about casualties from World War II. So we got 418,000 from the US. We got 450K from the UK, which is, you know, just a little more than the US, right? The bars make sense. And then we got 24 million from the Soviets. This bar is gonna be so tall. Look, it's going up and up and up. No, it's just a little bit more than the UK. So we got 418,000, 450. You know, there's a little bit of a difference. And then 24 million is just that much more. That's it. That's all it is. It's just a little bit more than the UK. That totally makes sense. Whoever made that video, you're a genius, man. All right, whoever designed this sink obviously did not want to have to deal with pipes going behind the wall, so they just built a little ramp for it to go all the way down into the floor drain where, you know, other water is supposed to go. These guys really were that lazy. Also, I don't think you have to use that big of a ramp. You could have just made it all kind of like funnel into one little pipe. Now you got nowhere to walk next to the sink. Although, you know, I'll give it style points because it looks okay. It looks cool, but you got to change the floor from the walls. Like, why are they the same tile pattern? Okay, so we got a death stair gap. Somebody built these stairs out of wood that just, you know, if you accidentally trip a little bit, you're falling all the way down to the first floor. That's kind of terrifying. I don't think I want to look down while I'm taking the stairs. I don't want to see what could happen to me if I accidentally make a mistake. That's kind of terrifying. This is literally just the worst of them all. Why is the stove in the middle of the kitchen? Like with nothing else around it. You know, it would work if it kind of like curved and then connected to the wall where that fridge is supposed to be. And then, you know, like the left side was the entrance. But no, it's just a random stove in the middle of the kitchen. Who does that? All right, now if you're a woman and you want to use the restroom, you go left. If you're disabled, then you go to the right. But if you're a man, you gotta hold it. All right, you can't go to the bathroom. There's no way for you to go. You just gotta hold it, man. I'm sorry. Apparently boys aren't allowed to go to the restroom. That's what I heard, at least. I haven't used the bathroom for the past 20 years. I just kind of stood there whenever I had to go. Anyways, those were the worst engineering mistakes. If you guys want to see more videos like this, I really like doing them. Drop a like. And if we hit 10,000 likes, I'll do another one of these. Also, don't forget to click another video on your screen here. I promise you'll enjoy them. And also subscribe because I'm really trying to hit 1 million on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at CashOnYT. I'm trying to get my followers up, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.